There are 7 movies in the Jurassic franchise, so why don't we go ahead and rank all of them from the absolute worst to the very top being absolute cinema. We're also gonna rank these films chronologically, so let's get started. The movie that started it all, and it's easily the best movie in the franchise, and it still holds up today with its groundbreaking CGI during its time. Everything about this movie is just so iconic and will forever be downloaded into my brain. It has the best characters, story, thanks to Michael Crichton, the original author of the book, writing the screenplay, iconic music by the GOAT John Williams, and its deep themes throughout the film. It's the one that I always find myself to be watching the most, and still has so many lines in the film that are quoted to this day.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Hold on to your butts.
It's easily going first. Jurassic Park 2, the second installment in this franchise, and once again had Steven Spielberg coming back to direct. Now, this movie received terrible reviews, but I think it's not that bad. It has its high moments, like the last bit of a T-Rex running through San Diego, but it also has some very low moments with Ian Malcolm's daughter kicking a raptor. The basic story of the film is alright. Ian Malcolm needs to go to Site B, where the dinos were made for Jurassic Park, and save his girlfriend, Sarah, before she gets eaten by dinos. I think, overall, it's better than most Jurassic movies today. It has great comedy, good action, so I'm gonna put it in second. Jurassic Park 3, the movie that you either love it for what it's trying to do, or you hate it. I think, overall, it is a worse version of Jurassic World Rebirth, which I'll get onto later. Its entire goal is to be a popcorn action movie with a plot that is very simple and boring. Alan Grant gets asked to go to Site B and try and find the 2 rich parents' kid, but they're actually not rich. It's like a plot twist. What most people love it for, though, is the main bad dino being the Spinosaurus, which, yeah, is fair. I mean, the Spino is a really cool dino and does feel like a threat throughout the film. But the movie as a whole, with the whole raptor thing and the kid and the T-Rex I don't know, man. The 2 parents too are so annoying, and Billy is an alright character, but at least this movie has the cool pterodactyl scene in it. This is also the movie too where I think people started realizing that the Jurassic franchise will never quite reach the original and may just become a popcorn flick franchise. Overall, it's gonna go in 5th. Jurassic World, the one that rebooted the whole franchise 14 years later, and is overall pretty good. It has some new creative ideas with them creating new dinos that never existed with DNA, which I thought was a unique concept. It was really cool to see an actual up and running Jurassic theme park, and the main characters were okay. The 2 kids were fine. At least they had a character arc with them growing a brotherly love. Owen and Claire are super boring, with them having some past relationship and Owen always being the cool stud guy. I hate how they make the raptors become pets under Owen's control too. They make him feel less scary in my opinion. But Blue is kind of cool, her design at least. The Indominus Rex is a cool dino. Seeing it camo and the big twist that is a part raptor, and then the big T-Rex versus Indominus fight was a lot of fun. This movie is filled with some great moments and some bads, but the bads aren't terrible. It's just another popcorn movie. At least it's fresh and unique, so I'm gonna put it in 3rd. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. Yeah, so this one kind of sucks. It doesn't even feel like the same movie once you get around halfway. The first half is the story of Claire and Owen going back to get the dinos because a volcano's gonna erupt and make the dinos extinct, and they don't want that. But then the second half is like a horror in a mansion with the Endoraptor thing, and it was just so out of control. I don't know. The characters are annoying. Chris Pratt's a superhero, and then they randomly throw in a girl that is apparently a clone. They never enhance this idea at all, and the plot is just another evil rich guy trying to make money. They also create another genetic hybrid dino called the Indoraptor, and it just felt like a worse version of the Dominus. It didn't really feel like a threat. It has some cool scary moments with Maisie in the mansion, but then it kind of just dies from Blue. I would say the positives of this film are that it looks cool, and it sets up what could be an amazing sequel with the dinos being out in the worlds with a human. I sure hope that they don't screw up that one and make the main bad guys Locust in the next film and also ruin our legacy characters. So anyway, this one is going to go in 6th place.
That is one big pile of shit.
I genuinely don't even want to talk about how horrible a film this is. And it's easily the worst one to film in the franchise. So yeah, it's going in 7th place, by the way. It actually pisses me off because I bought a day 1 ticket for this movie because it had such an amazing premise and the legacy characters were returning. But instead, it makes the main bad guys Locust, ruins our legacy characters, and the dinos get contained by a Jeff Bezos gone evil Apple thing. The entire premise of this film was just wasted, way too long, bloated, horrible movie, worst one in the franchise, and it just completely wastes the idea with dinos being with us on the real world. And I just wanted to cry when I first watched this movie. I've never seen it again. I'm never gonna see it again my entire life. So it's going to 7th. And finally, we have Jurassic World Rebirth, the newest installment in the franchise. And guess what? It also sucks. But at least it's better than Dominion and Fallen Kingdom. It is a film that tries to go back to the basics and is a simple adventure story with dinosaurs in it. And the whole plot happens because a guy drops a Snickers bar. So, that was an interesting choice. It has some good moments, but the whole random family that they decided to add was so terrible. Just get rid of them. Let's focus on our main characters, and my ranking would probably go a little bit higher. The visuals were good. It was shot on real film, which was cool. I just couldn't help feel like it was the most useless movie I'd ever seen when I was watching it. I go more in depth with this on my review of it on my channel. It also sucks now that we're going to have more bad Jurassic movies. But overall, since the bar isn't very high, it's going to go in 4th place. So, this is my ranking of all 7 Jurassic movies. This franchise is so up and down, but really there are only a couple good movies, and the original will forever be the best. If you enjoyed, then go ahead and subscribe if you like it. Check out my series of reviewing every big summer movie on the channel, and have a great day.